How to smoke ribs.
The cookie
This video
show
will show you how to
barbecues
smoke ribs
on.
to perfection. They'll turn out incredibly tender, juicy, and delicious. Step 1. Heating the coals. Place down several fire lighters. Place your chimney starter on top of the fire lighters. Fill with coals.
Okay.
Light the fire lighters. While the coals are heating up, it's time to prepare the ribs. You'll need dry rub and American mustard. Generously apply
American
mustard to one side of the
mustard.
ribs.
I
then
love
evenly spread it
mustard.
around. Flip the ribs and repeat. Then open up your dry rub and once again apply a generous amount to the ribs. Ensure it's
It's
fully
gonna
covered.
be
Flip
incredible
and
live
repeat.
looking.
Now check on the coals. They should be red
Whoa,
hot and
check
have
out the
very little
coals.
smoke
It's
radiating.
made of
It's time
fire.
to heat the smoker. To start, ensure the bottom and top vent is fully open. Remove the lid. Remove the top grate. Carefully pour the hot coals into the bottom of the smoker. Place down the top grate. Place down the ribs. Put the lid back on. When it comes to smoking ribs, it's incredibly important that you get the temperature right. For pork ribs, I recommend heating the smoker to 135 degrees Celsius. That's 275 degrees Fahrenheit. That's getting too hot. Close the bottom vent. The temperature is still rising. That's still way too hot. Remove coals.
What? You have to remove it?
That's still too hot. Remove more coals. That's still too hot. Remove more coals. That's still too hot. Remove more coals. That's not hot enough. Add coals. That's too hot. Remove more coals. That's not hot enough. Add coals. That's too hot. Remove coals. That's still too hot. Remove more coals. Too cold. Too hot. Too cold. Too hot. Too cold. Too hot. Too cold. Too hot. Too cold. Too cold. Too cold. Too cold. Too cold.
What the top record is this?
Too cold. Good enough. On top of the coals, place down 3 blocks of cherry wood.
I getting tired with these
Good enough.
stupid videos of
When smoking
YouTube
ribs,
minus.
it's important that you
This
cook
is
them
not
low
even
and slow.
funny
When
at
smoking
all.
ribs, it's important that you cook them low and slow. When smoking ribs, it's important that you
Wait,
cook
wait,
them
wait.
low.
The
It's
ribs
important
are
that you cook them
burning.
low and slow. Place on the lid. Smoke the ribs for 2 hours. After 2 hours, remove the ribs from the smoker. It's time to wrap the ribs. Place down aluminum foil, brown sugar, butter, drizzled with honey. Place the ribs meat side down. Wrap them
What
up.
the jizz is this?
Return to the smoker for an additional hour. After an hour, remove the wrapped ribs. Unwrap them. Remove the aluminum foil. Remove the aluminum foil. Good enough. Apply a generous
I can't
amount of
even
barbecue sauce
tell.
to the ribs.
What
Evenly
is
spread it around.
this? This is not funny at all.
Return to smoker. Add more coals, more cherry wood. Place the lid back on. Cook for an additional hour. Remove the lid. It's extremely important that you don't overcook the ribs. It's extremely important that you don't overcook the ribs.
like
If the coals are
burning
still lit
up.
after an hour, I recommend extinguishing them to avoid burning the ribs.
Why is on X?
Try to locate the ribs. Try to locate the ribs. Remove from the smoker. These pork ribs have
I
been cooked.
can't hold this anymore. I died watching YouTube minus.
Third times? Well, since you're here, why don't us go to cheer him up? Yeah, let's go.